I feel like an actual Christmas present right now, and I am not mad about it. Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today I am gonna do a full try-on haul from a new brand I have never tested before. The brand is Mew Mews. So I had been getting a ton of targeted ads from them, quite honestly, around Halloween time. They had some of the coolest Halloween outfits that drew me in, and it was the weirdest thing. I was gonna reach out to them. I went to my email, they had already reached out to me about collaborating. So it was meant to be. I am here to share with you 5 dresses that I picked out from their site. Now, their site is made for women, a lot of luxury looking dresses at not necessarily luxury prices. I have dresses here from $85 up to $179.99 for price point for reference. I went ahead and chose dresses I thought would be incredible for the new year, if you have a New Year's party to go to, or if you have any like winter, spring weddings planned, these dresses hopefully will really meet the mark. Mew Mews did provide me with a discount code, so I will have that entered on the screen right here down in the description box as well for you to save a little bit of money. In addition, I'll share with you my measurements down below and link everything that I'm wearing here today. So I'm trying everything on for the very first time with you, and I'm gonna give you all my first honest impressions. Now, I do wanna mention shipping for these items took me a bit to receive. However, the team told me it was because one of my items was out of stock, and typically as long as your dresses are in stock, you should receive it within a week or so. But I just wanna throw that out there. If any of you are watching this in hopes of getting something for a New Year's party, you may wanna double check and just make sure it's in stock in terms of shipping time. This first dress is so cute. Now, some of their sizing, I want to mention, I am normally an extra small, especially when it comes to dresses because I'm so teeny tiny in my chest. But some of the dresses, they only offered lowest size small, this being one of them. So this is the Samantha high neck dress, size small. It's the color red, and I don't know if it's changing at all with studio lights, but it truly is a bright red color, and it is made of polyester fabric. This is machine washable, which I love when there's a dress that's machine washable, so you actually can wash it, because I don't usually hand wash things. This is priced at $85. I think this is such a sexy dress. Now, what appealed to me about this was the high neckline on it. I really love the look of a high neckline with a little collar that comes up where you can still show off your shoulders. It's got the ruching that comes together in the front, and I love the kind of scrunch detail that goes over the booty. I think it adds a little more curve even if you don't have as much curve back there. Now, it also comes separately with, not separately, it comes with it, but you throw on that extra piece of fabric here. Pictured on the website, I think the model was probably 5'8", 5'9", so that fabric, how I put it on there is exactly how it was shown on the website. However, for me, only being 5'2", even with heels on, it just doesn't work. It doesn't give the same effect, but I think that's nice that it is something that you can just wear the dress without that piece. But I just want to mention that that part doesn't really work for us shorties. I think you'd have to be probably 5'4" and up, like a couple more inches, that could have worked, but for me, it's dragging on the ground. It would be a trip hazard. Nonetheless, I love this dress. I definitely think it's worth the money. This is a classy piece you could truly wear to a cocktail party. You could wear it to a wedding. It's dressy enough for that, or even just a little Christmas date. To me, this is the perfect New Year's outfit. I love something gold and sequiny. It just really pops. This is called the Lloyd Spaghetti Sequin Mini Dress. This one they did have an extra small, which is what I'm wearing, priced at $115. This one is polyester, yet it's dry clean only, which I'm not surprised with anything sequiny like this. I usually try not to wash it. Now, I wasn't sure if this one was gonna fit me or not, being extra small. The fact that this one does have a cowl neck, I never know how that's gonna go for me. It does have a V-neck detail in front of that cowl neck though, and I am just wearing cakes. I think wearing this out to a dinner date or party, whatever I was wearing it to, I would definitely throw in a little bit of tape just because my chest does not fill this out. So if I do bend forward, I'm gonna get some gaping, but honestly, that wouldn't prevent me from wearing this. I still think it looks really flattering on a small chest. I would just put some tape in there just for security to make sure I'm locked down in case I bend over and forget, so I don't let anyone sneak a peek at the nips, if you know what I'm saying. But this is very much a mini dress, but it's one of those mini dresses that I do feel like stays in place quite nicely as I move around. It's not really creeping up any. It's an appropriate length, and I think it's super flattering. The cowl neck on top, with how fitted it is through the rest of it, it really gives this nice curve to the body. Really sexy. This dress is definitely giving main character energy. I love the look of this. I think this was the first one I picked out from the site. It is called the Bailey Split Sequin Maxi Dress in the color bronze. They do have a mini version too, but I went with the long maxi dress just because if I'm going to anything in the wintertime, I love a full length dress. It's not so much of a dress, so if you're a little bit shy, if you will, with your outfits, this may not be for you. It's basically like a little bodysuit underneath underwear with just the sequin overlay, but I just think it's so beautiful. This, I will say, I think this one is handmade, I'm guessing, but one thing that's a downside to this dress is the sequins and the glitter are falling off of it. I am gonna have to sweep up after wearing this dress. So just keep that in mind if wearing a dress is gonna bother you. If you're gonna have glitter all over yourself or wherever you're going, it is going to shed. So keep that in mind. This piece of fabric here, I wasn't sure how well that was gonna stay in place, draping it over my shoulder, but it actually stays in place very nicely. The model on the website showed this strap keeping it up, or you can kind of drape this down so you've got a little bit of an asymmetrical chest line going on. I just think it's really beautiful, the details on this. This is for sure a dress that you would go to an event and no one else would be wearing. This is extra small if I didn't already say that, and the fit on that is amazing. Again, it is a little long, but honestly, it feels more like a tulle type material. So if I was really bothered by it, I guess I could cut the bottom, but I'd probably just leave it be. But if you're taller than me, it wouldn't be an issue. Next, we have the Acer halter neck crystal midi dress, priced at $155. This one, the smallest size it came in is size small. By the way, most sizing on these dresses does appear to only go up to a large from what I've seen. This one's very much a bandage bodcon style dress, so I'm getting a lot of snatch in her. So definitely really tight, not in a bad way, just very, very fitted throughout the entire waistline. It's definitely one of those dresses that's gonna show off anything you have going on. This one I knew was a little bit of a risk not having as much chest because the model did have a much bigger chest than me, so I do think I can still kind of pull it off, but I would say it would probably look better on someone with a bigger chest to fill this out. The halter line I think is really beautiful. It's just a little large on me, that size small. It's a little bit loose. I can kind of pull everything down a little bit more to have it lay flat, but I definitely would prefer if they had a size smaller in this, although the rest of the area fits pretty good. Yeah, but what do you think about this dress? It has that nude mesh in the middle, the zipper down the back. I've had no issues with any of the zippers in any of these pieces. Quality-wise, everything is feeling absolutely worth the cost. The material seems very high quality, very durable. This is a dress that I feel like would last me. I've got a little give in it too, which I think is important in a bondage style dress, if you can actually move your legs and move around. I do love a good midi dress, so this one's quite different than the other few I showed you. I wanted to kind of have one other option. This dress being white, a little more classy. I think it's just not as main character energy maybe as the other few dresses we tried on. A little more classy and elegant, but still sexy. Last dress, this one had me in awe when I opened the package, but I immediately was nervous about the bust because it is strapless and it already has somewhat of a molded cup for your boob to fit into. This one I did get in a size small. I believe that was the only size they had available. This is the Ephram strapless rhinestone sequin dress in silver. This is one of those dresses that truly makes me feel like a Disney princess. Now you do have somewhat of a corset back on the backside with a little tie so you can really tighten it up. So surprisingly, even though I'm not filling out the top of it, nothing's falling out, I do feel very secure. The one thing that you'll notice if it looks a little wonky, you definitely need some type of nude shapewear underneath this underwear. That I don't have. So I threw on a pair of white shorts. So that's what you're kind of seeing sticking out back here, because the front side, you can kind of get away with it. There's a little bit of a nude cover underneath that covers the front, but on the back side, it really is just that tulle coming over. So I think you definitely need to have underwear on with this. So yeah, I've got the white shorts on. This one, I think for the price point, I would need it to fit me a little bit better to spend that money on it. But I do think with a couple little tweaks, it could fit really good. I'm actually surprised that it fits me better than it does, because the model on the website, she's like 5'8", big chested. I am the opposite in both departments. Actually, yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments about this dress. Obviously, the hairstyle could be a little more zhuzhed up, the makeup, accessories to really pull off such a glam look. But I think with the right shapewear underneath, this could be stunning. And I could even do maybe a bigger shoe if I needed to as well. But I'm living my Cinderella fantasy in this dress. This dress I think would be too fancy for a wedding. I think this would be more of a really fun party of some type. Maybe for a wedding, I guess it depends. You don't want to be showing up the bride, but this definitely could be a great dress for some kind of celebration. Let me know down in the comments which dress was your favorite one. I will leave all the info in the description box. Again, if you do want to shop anything, no pressure, but I do have that discount code for you so you can save a little money. And that's going to be it for this review. All in all, I'm actually really impressed with everything for how it fit on me. Very impressed. And price point wise, I think I got what I paid for. So overall first impressions of Mew Mews, very happy, and I'm looking forward to wearing these dresses somewhere. So someone invite me somewhere, because I can't wear this to Walmart in the small town that I live in. All right, friends, we'll see you in the next one.